circus came to town. J. Augustus Henpeck Brown bought himself a ticket for the show. Passed by all the acrobats, all the clowns and funny hats, and went to see the animals below. Saw a tamer put his head into a lion's mouth. Waited till the tamer man was through. Shook his head and said, "A taming wild ones, you're a bird, but there's just one thing I'd like to ask of you. Can you tame wild women? Can you tame wild women? You made the tiger stand and eat out of your hand. You made the hippo do a flip a honest, it was grand, but can you tame wild women? So they'll always lead a sweet and peaceful life, with a wild, ferocious glance that pierced him like a lance. You made the grizzly bear get up and do the hula dance, but can you tame wild women? If you can, please tame my wife." Right this way, that's it. Step up a little closer while I tell you some of the wonderful big things we have in the small tents on the inside. First of all, but not the least, we have Professor Ketchamalski. 14 years ago, the professor and 14 of his native vigorotes on the Isle of Luzon went 14 miles into the wilds of the forest. None but the professor and the monster returned. 14 years. We have them both on the inside. This marvelous prehistoric monster measures 14 feet from the tip of his nose to the tip of his tail, and 14 feet back again, making a grand total of 28 feet. On the inside for a dime. J. Augustus Henpeck Brown gave the crowd the up and down, saw a woman edging for the cage. "There she is," he yelled in fright. "You can see she's wild, all right, wilder than a tiger in a rage." "Mr. Tamer Man," he whispered in a trembling voice, "tell me, did you ever have a wife? You can tame the wildest beast, I know, but listen, please. There's only one thing now can save my life. Can you tame wild women? Can you tame wild women? You made the fox play dead, a mule stand on his head, but did you ever make your wife shut up and go to bed? Oh, can you tame wild women? So they'll always lead a sweet and peaceful life. And when you come home at 3, can you pull out your key and open up the door and holler, 'Don't talk back to me,' if you can tame wild women? For the Lord's sake, tame my wife." "It's after 12, said Jones, "and I must run home like a deer. My wife gets wild when 1 o'clock draws near." Said Brown, "You have no spunk at all. You ought to be ashamed. Why don't you be like me? I've got mine tamed. Come on around the block with me, you timid little mouse, and I will try to show you how a man goes in his house." He went in like a lion, a wild, raging lion, and when he got inside, he slammed the door. He said, "Well, here I am, and I don't give a continental." Then he gave an awful roar, for a great big cup of mocha hit him on the cocoa, followed by some huckleberry jam. And as she gently pulled out all the whiskers on his chin, she whispered, "I'm a better man than you are, Gunga Din." He went in like a lion, a wild, raging lion. When she got through, he came out like a lamb. Brown came out, old Jonesy said she sure did beat you up. Look out, old man, here comes another cup. Said Brown when I went in, she threw her arms around my neck. Then she threw you out a wreck. But are you going to stand for that? And Brownie answered no. Just watch me going in again, and then stick for the show. He went in like a lion, a wild, raging lion. He heard a record playing Home Sweet Home. He said, I love that tune, and she said, you can have it, kid, as she bounced the record off his dome. She busted him with bubbles and pack up all your troubles. The long, long trail hit him an awful slam. She had him chasing rainbows as the records flew like rain. He said goodbye forever, wait until we meet again. He went in like a lion, a wild, raging lion. When she got through, he came out like a lamb.